she's shaping our fate.
Hello, how are you today? Javier, Mark, Rosemary, thank you for coming. Shubham, Prayak, thank you for coming. Mentor, Deb, Mohit, nice shirt, Mohit. I know you have a Liquid Galaxy shirt. Devanjan, Anishka, Sanja, Alejandro Jaibalan. Lucia, open your camera. Show us your face at least for a second. Oh, she's there. That's true. She exists. And Mentor Vedan, thank you, Mentor Vedan, for staying here today with us. So we have a very short comment before we started the recording, but we are not going to do it again. This is the second episode of GSoCquers this year. You know, GSoCquers is the streaming we do for showing up what is the experiences and the feelings. It's not much about techniques, it's more about what are your feelings, guys, boys and girls, men and women, about this past experience, both for you and for the few mentors that are having time, their precious time to accompany us today, this afternoon or early night. So this is gonna be on the following. This is gonna be this way. I will ask you specifically something like the demo day video. I want you to talk to the audience and to Google. Remember that Google asks us this year, and still we are under the evaluation that ends on next September 9, to show up the things we do at the Liquid Galaxy Community and the other many organizations that Google selected for the Google Summer of Code. And I want you to explain publicly in a couple of minutes, not much, what's been your experience at two levels, talking about GSoC, your personal experience. How do you feel now that it's almost end? For you it's almost end. We still have, as mentors, till the 8th of September we are debating what are your punctuations. You finished a few days ago. So what's been your experience on, and if you want to have a short, because I don't want to focus on the technical side, a short commentary on the technical side. If you have learned something very special, you have discovered, I think those words are good, something special, different. So please don't move on the place in the mid, because I'm gonna start from my left, right, and left, up, and I want to be Mark. You're the first on the mid, so please, Mark, open your mic and comment for a couple of minutes. What's been your experience with the colleagues? And of course, after every person ends, if we have something to say, we can. Mentors and other contributors. Mentor, Mark, how's been your GSoC this year?
I have really enjoyed being part of GSoC 2025. I think I have done a good job with my app.
I don't know. Your mentor is not here. I don't know. Till the 9th September 9th, this is unknown. Not for us.
I have to thank my mentor for answering my doubts during the weekly Google Meets. I have had some problems with little parts of the app, but I have surpassed it. Oh, I'm... Well...
We started a debate with you, Mark, because you
Yes.
stay with us on the laboratories in Lleida. Let's gonna open the watermelon, as the Americans say. How much AI do you use on your project? Remember, this is not gonna be used on your punctuation. Punctuations are almost done for everyone, almost. So you can feel free. How much do you think you use artificial intelligence in your GSoC daily thing?
Well, I have used it to fix some bugs, and if I reach some dead points, I use it to find a way to fix the problems.
So you don't use it to generate code?
Yes.
So not fix bugs, but also
Well,
generate code.
you have to generate code to fix problems.
Oh, okay, so that's the point. You generate the code, and also you ask the artificial intelligence to help you on debugging.
Yes.
Something remarkable about this? It was your first time using AI in a real project or not?
Yeah, real project, yes.
Yeah, because in your studies, I think you didn't develop too much full projects like this. I believe.
Well, some projects, but not like this.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you very much, Mark. Thank you for your comments. So, Rosemary, it's your turn. You're the second person in my meet, so please, listener mentor. I hope you next year accompany us and do a full mentorship for a person. How's been your thing, Rosemary? Which you stay in the Dep's project next to Dep and next to who else? No, your mic is not working.
I don't know if you can hear me, guys, because
Yeah.
my okay, good. Well, for me, it has been like really surprising because I didn't have an idea of how big and amazing it is. They trying to implement innovation, the new technology, and also to try to synchronize with the collaboration thing. So it's a huge machine of learning and experiences. So it's like for me, it's like it went out of my mind. I didn't expect that it was that big. So I think like this experience about going through what the main mentor does and also what the mentees also do is amazing. I'm like kind of I'm always like learning from you guys. That's my perspective.
It's a very nice point, Rose, because I always say the same. We mentors or admins, we are something like you. Maybe we don't learn as much code as you because we have more years of experience, but we learn almost exactly that you in GSoC. Everyone learns a lesson or a lot of lessons in different ways. So very good point, Rosemary. I hope you still join us for next year or for other activities we do. And let me make a comment. Imagine your experience has been with the Liquid Galaxy project. We are, I would say, a middle-sized project in the GSoC, but imagine that this project, the whole program in Google is, this year are almost 1,300 students. And triple to this in mentors. So we are something like 5,000 people around the world doing this. So when you say that this is for you has been, you say a couple of adjectives. So imagine this is something like 1,500 bigger, 1,500 times bigger. So it's a pretty dense thing, Google Summer of Code. And this is when the program runs, because remember, this year, usually Google Summer of Code gets something like 10, 12,000 proposals, and this year, due to the AI thing, the managers of the program received 24,000. So you've been lucky to be selected, because there were plenty of more people that weren't selected. So thank you, Rosemary, for your comments. Shubham, tell us something about your own experience.
So hello everyone. I would say at the end, like in the current day, more than happy, I'm relieved that finally all the hard work has paid off. And it has been like an up and down, right, since the very beginning when I joined in the late in last year. So we had to go through a consistent process, which continued till the very end, till we delivered our demo and our final work product. So we had to remain consistent, and of course a special thanks to Gabri sir and Alfredo sir, because my project was mainly divided into three parts. First part was the UI part, then it was the KML part, and then it was the application part, or the LG part, where I executed the SSH commands. So Gabri sir held that SSH part because my project was a cluster of multiple ideas. So I had to rush for multiple codes. It was like an anthropologic adventure that I had to undergo. I had to see multiple code bases, different types of commands, different types of KMLs. So, but many of them did not work out due to the changes that has been happening over the years. Gabri sir really helped me with that. And again, the things that are happening behind the architecture of my application in Flutter, it was all Alfredo sir who guided me. And at the end, I'm very happy for what I have delivered.
You mentioned a word, you say relief. To say that this is something that happens those days, because we've been in a, all of us, not because we are more a bigger team that we are here in the meet today. So for everyone it's somewhat relief, because GSoCquers It's something like a little bit sad, but also is okay. Let's finish. Almost finished. You have to wait till the end. Sorry for this. This is the Google rules. And let me ask you the same question, 30 seconds, Shubham. How was your use in with AI in your project? You can be as much as truthful with us.
Sir, I think I used AI initially when there are certain nesting issues with my Flutter app. So there is a particular hierarchy of designing things in the Flutter app, which I did not have much of idea. So I had to use the AI to reorganize my widgets. And after that, there were certain KML patterns which I was using wrongly. To fix those things, I used AI where to put which part, especially in the balloons that I created. And then finally, another aspect where I see is to handle some edge cases where I saw some error, just like there was some SSH transport error, which I had to handle gracefully. So it created a bad impression that I had to.
May I ask you what AI do you use? Which model? Which services?
Sir, I used because for some cases I used Claude, for some cases I used ChatGPT. So it was a mixture of them.
Okay.
But it was for those minor changes.
Thank you for sharing, Shubham. Thank you very much. Mentor Prayak, what's been your experience this summer? Is the second year where you are with us? Open your mic. Who's been your project? Remember to the people what's been your project.
Okay, so Dave was building the airplane. I forgot the actual project name, but it's the game where you can control the airplane, and there is also an airport, and you have to land it, you have to fly it. There will be collision detections, and it was a really fun game. And working with Dave was like an honor to me because he was a really good student. And every week, it's not like I participated all the meetings, but in most of the meetings I participated, he came with really good progress in every week, and we didn't have to say much.
Deb will explain us after this here airport controller application. It was an idea. Deb and we have many meets. We will explain for this before GSoC started, so it's curious. So Prayak, thank you for helping the other guys, like the other mentors helped you last year when you were a contributor. Thank you for staying with us, and I hope you stay with us in the future. So Deb, tell us about your airport controller game and your experience.
Hello everyone. So basically the app was invented by the Andrew sir teammates where the Andrew sir were working. It was in the late 90s game in which the game was made. The name was Kidney Approach. So what I did, I remade the game in the Node.js and into the server and backend connected with socket and all the things. So now in the modern way we can play the game, and text-to-speech functionality has been remade, and we can change the languages in the controller, and more languages can be added.
So your project was different from other projects.
Yeah.
Because you
my project was
our colleague Devan Chan uses other technology. You use Node.js, not Google Earth.
Yeah.
And how let me ask you the same question. Do you use AI on your code?
Yeah, sir. I use AI because I was facing some issue that of board forwarding and that screen was not matching sometime. For that issue, I used AI because it was not getting the part what I was doing the wrong.
And your experience, I would like to ask these questions to all the students, but already you fill up the anonymous formulary we sent to you. Thank you for answering now. The question is, what models do you use?
Sir, I use Claude and only Claude.
And what was your experience about the help in the debugging? I mean, the
sir,
model...
sometimes when AI gives us answer, it takes make a loop. So we have to use our brain only. sometimes we fix in the loop. It gives answer, we make it, but it comes error and error and error. We have to solve some part, take it out, and then put it out.
And
Not all the code.
tell me Deb, something about your own personal thing. You're a very, excuse me if my wording is not correct, but I think you're I would say a religious person, a serious person, a very, I don't know if this is right, but how's been your experience personally?
My experience was what we could say is perfect, and I'm enjoying all and every week of the day and making the videos. I can learn lot of things. I have learned lot of things. Many days I have the mentor, my Prayag mentor and Vedant mentor helped me in communication with the LG what we say in the port forwarding the issue and many more in communications.
Very good to know. So thank you for your words there. Let's go to Mohit. Mohit, what about you? What can you explain besides you are showing a lovely Liquid Galaxy shirt?
Hello, sir. I worked on Martian climate dashboard, this GSoC.
Approach your mic to your mouth.
Hello.
Good.
Is it better now? Yeah. So I worked on Martian climate dashboard, and my experience has been wonderful. I got to work with mentor Victor. He has been a wonderful guide to me, and he stood by me every time there was some bug or some problem was there. I also implemented various features in the app that were not supposed to be there, and there were many bugs which I fixed, and mentor Victor helped me in fixing those bugs. And I also learned testing and documentation along with other things which were there in the project. And I would say I used AI in my project for documentation, for writing tests, and also for making the prompts for the AI that I used in my app. For example, if I give a simple prompt like generate something or what is this, and I want to give it in the app to the AI, so I used ChatGPT or Gemini to elaborate that prompt and make it better for prompt engine. So that was my experience.
Very nice. Thank you, Mohit, for the words. Let's come to another. Oh, some people are coming in and coming out, and the meet is all that broken. Devanjan, what about you?
Yeah, so to conclude this journey, it has been a wonderful one. I didn't think that I will work with so many technologies when I started. I only knew robot operating system that my project was built on, and also Flutter. But then I got to learn Docker. I work with Flask, and then I'm really and also NVIDIA. And at last, I am.
Is this a joke? Is this a joke?
Right.
Is or NVIDIA joke?
Yeah. And I'm happy that it worked out.
You have plenty of hours fighting about the NVIDIA drivers. You and us, the laboratory.
Yeah.
Lots of hours we spend with the NVIDIA drivers.
Yeah. So at last, it worked out. Fortunately.
We success all together doing the work, teamwork.
All printers and also the testers at the lab, and you also helped me a lot about it. So
we tried. Just I thank you for thanking the other guys that are not here, because Josep, Alba, Mark itself, many other people that are spending their summer in the laboratories in data and around the world, because we have other persons helping around the world, like Rosemary is in Barcelona, or other mentors are in other places. So it's a hard job also in our side, because we try, and I always say to you all that we want you to succeed. We try to help you. Your mentor has to help, of course, but we as organization, we have also a very large number of persons helping you on different things, since the people that design the logos, make the animations in 3D for the videos, then the people that test your apps, write your documentations, many people involved. So tell me something personal, Devanjan. Have you, besides learning plenty of new things, are you taking some kind of personal experience with this GSoC?
Personal? What?
Personal. Something more personal, not technical.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know if you want to say.
And so yeah, it took me a lot far from where I was when I started this GSoC. So it has been close to 10 to 11 months for me with Liquid Galaxy till now. It has been an unforgettable experience, and I will continue to contribute to the current project and also other projects further. Yeah,
You say that you want to continue contributing.
yeah.
That's
Sure.
good to know. Good to hear. Are the other people saying that they want to continue? Because remember, Google finally pays you not only for doing some code, but because they want you to stay on the communities doing open source in our community, in other communities in general, doing open source. That's the goal. Okay, Devanjan, thank you very much for your words. Besides this, I don't want to name my preferences among the project, but we at the labs like a lot the day that your presentation finally worked at the right speed, and this something like this. I have one here, a small one. One robot of this move can pick the thing and so on. It was very, it's very nice. Anishka, we can make a guess here. It's gonna be easy. Which of you, what contributor has been the one sending more emails to their mentors asking for help? Let me try. I'm gonna count 3 seconds. 1, 2. You still have 1 second to answer. Who's been?
Maybe me.
Yeah, you get it, Rose. This lady was all day long. That's good. I'm not criticizing. That's the way it has to be. All day long, sending emails to their mentors. You name it, them. Niska, name your mentors.
Mentor Claudia and Mentor Yash.
Please say thanks to them.
Yeah, of course, I'd like to thank them for actually answering to my emails, because if I give a justification to why was I sending so many emails, it would just be because my app wasn't connecting to the LG.
You don't have to justify
and
it.
actually
It's something like to break the serious going of this streaming. I'm not criticizing. I am saying that this is the way to do. Wherever you learn something, if you don't understand or you don't know, you have to ask for help. That's the way. Yeah, I remember your application was not connecting to the Liquid Galaxy and showing nothing in the Liquid Galaxy, the real Liquid Galaxy, and you asked for help. Try that. How many times you ask AI also for help?
AI couldn't help in any which way. I just tried once and I could get no answer to it because it lied somewhere in the LG
so
server.
Your
and
project that was about AI, because your project was using AI, the AI didn't help you on repairing the bugs you have. Oh, this is a very, very interesting case.
Yeah, because it continuously gives me like it is lying somewhere inside my code, but it wasn't that way. It was lying in the LG server's code. So that I had to figure it out myself.
What model do you use?
I use Gemini.
Good. I imagine you use Gemini because your project was asking Gemini about things and showing those things in the. It's nice that you ask Gemini, because asking Cloud or ChatGPT for a project with Gemini. Okay, so very curious. Your project was about AI and AI didn't help you for real in the code. So Aniska, tell us.
No, it didn't.
30 seconds. How's been your experience this summer?
It has been great actually working with mentors who've been really very helpful throughout my journey, and I faced a lot of bugs, let me tell you very honestly, because it was not just my project that I had to look on, it was even the LG server, and like the major bug that I faced was the orbiting issue, and the bug, it lied not in my application but in the LG server, which I figured it out quite late. So I also took help from my mentors and they finally helped me to figure it out, and it worked.
That's true. There are, I would say, a few. That's not right. Half of the projects in this year, GSoC at the Liquid Galaxy project, are special, and yours was special because you were the only contributor selected doing the thing with the new web infrastructure we built with a new Liquid Galaxy web server made by Mentor Josh, and with the collaboration of who of you, Deb worked on this. I don't remember who of you, Prayak maybe. I don't remember who of you also, Bedan work on this new technology, and you were the very first one, not the first one because some other students already, contributors have already done something in the prerequisites for the preliminary things for the Liquid Galaxy, but you were the real final tester, the real tester. So you enjoy both things, to fight against your knowledge, to get more knowledge, to fight against the idea that it's not actually what you want, and then also to the web server. So it's been okay. You enjoy it. You learn a lot.
I learned a lot, sir. Even I had to redesign my UI in Figma because that's what Mentor Yash wanted me to.
Oh,
after
Mentor
I got
Yash
selected.
is not here because he's, I don't know, he's away at this moment. But that was the point about having Mentor Yash in your project. Mentor Yash is a Google Developer Expert now in web and user experience, and he's, I would say, strong on making the applications be seriously with serious user interfaces. At least he tries, and you students, contributors try also. So good to know. Anything else you want to say?
No, sir. I just like to thank them for actually helping me a lot throughout this journey. And of course, you and the testing team, like I always mention, without their help, I wouldn't have known how my application works there. And you were the first one to tell me that it did not even open out there. So that literally gave me a jerk, like, why is it not working? And I panicked at that moment. But yeah, finally everything worked out.
Very well. Thanks, Aniska, for your words. Sanja, open your mic. Explain us your experience on this GSoC.
Hi, I'm Sanya. I worked on Catastrophe Visualizer. My experience has been incredible. Like, it has been an on and off journey of highs and lows. But the best part about everything was the community. The community is very sweet, empathetic, and nice. So even if you ask around the people on the Discord and stuff, they were kind enough to help. And also, apart from that, even the one second. So even the people were kind enough. Even the mentors I had, Mentor Mahinoon, Mentor Vedant, they were also quite helpful, and they were always there whenever, like, if I needed some emotional support, they were there. Like, it's okay, it's gonna be all right. You need to take some time. You gotta take it slow. And even you and the testing team and everyone, I think the first thing which I learned about the thing is, I thought it's a very professional place, GSoC in itself, and I thought this could be very hard, how to approach people and how to, talk about it and how to tell things that are bothering you or the problems you face by. But I think the warmth and the so much care, affection the whole community has showed, that was incredible, and it makes it so easy to approach and say things and talk about it.
Very nice words. I also thank you for those words. I think the people that help on the mentor team, the contributors team, the admins, have been working, most of them, for years. And when I say working, remember, we do not get paid specifically for this. This is because we want to collaborate with open source, and this is something we do because we want. And sometimes it's hard for us. That's true. That's I am reading your word affection. It's important for all the people to know that we are also a community of persons. So this is very important. Thank you, Sanja, for sharing with us. Lucia, where in the world are you now? You're in Finland, Ibi, Alicante, Milano. Where is Lucia? Where is Lucia? Lucia, where are you? Talk. No, mic is not working. No problem, Victor. Thank you for coming. No problem. Any of you are listening to Lucia? No. Lucia, check your system. Open
Maybe
your mic,
now?
Dan. Yeah, yes, now.
Okay, I disconnected my headphones, but I hope you can hear me.
Yes. Go ahead.
So, my experience has been
Wait, 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 wait,
pretty
wait, wait, wait. The
good.
question, no, 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 no. The
Okay,
first
sorry.
question was, where in the world is Lucia? Something like,
In
Victor
Milano,
knows
sorry,
what
I
I'm
thought you
telling.
heard me. Sorry.
Where are you?
In Milan.
Oh, you're in Milano now. So,
Yeah.
so Finland, Valencia, Alicante, Ibi, many places in Spain, and now in Milano. You have a very traveling experience. That's good.
Because I'm doing my master here, so
Yeah, you're gonna start soon your master here in Milano.
yeah.
Good. So, please explain your experience with us. Share, share. Go.
Sorry, my internet is really bad. I cannot hear you.
You can go.
Wait, I'm going to join again. Wait, sorry.
Communications problem. She's a moving girl. Let's continue. Let's go. Wait a second. If not, try. Go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Go
Okay,
ahead.
sorry, I'm on the street, so my internet is really bad because of the camera and everything.
Okay, we have seen your face. You can turn off your camera now.
Okay.
Talk, at least. No luck with Lucia. Lucia,
No, but I can hear you. I can hear you.
we can listen to you. Talk, please.
Okay, sorry. So my experience has been overall pretty good. Mainly because what I want to like keep from this experience is that well, my project was pretty special because it consisted on basically developing a guide for people next year and contributors next year to have an easier time when developing their app, to knowing if they have any problems on how to connect to the Liquid Galaxy, so they know how to do it, and to have every line of code commented. So I think it was pretty special from that. And what I want to keep from this experience is that at some points I thought I was never going to make it because this was my first experience working with Flutter and everything, and I had never worked with it, and I had a lot of problems. So I was checking a lot of tutorials, a lot of documentation, etc. So at some points I was so desperate, like why is nothing working? I'm researching projects from other years, it's working for them, why is it not working for me? But what I want to keep from this experience is that apart from all of that, I was able to finish. And also I'm really happy to know that this project is going to be really useful for contributors next year, so they don't have to suffer as much as I did. So that's what I get from this experience.
Good. So, have a very good time here in Milano, Italia. Learn a lot in your
Grazie.
new master, and
Grazie.
see you in the future.
And yeah, and also I wanted to thank my mentor Claudia, who I think it's not here, but I want to thank her. And also all the people at Jada Lab, because all the videos, like when they were testing the apps and all the comments they made, were incredibly useful. So I want to thank them a lot, really.
Thank you for thanking them because they work a lot. Very good. So the meet is all day long moving. I don't know who's next. Let's go to Jefferson.
Am I audible?
Yes, but approach a little bit more even to the screen because your mic is terrible. Approach. Talk.
So I am Jayavardhan. I worked on Google Research Open Buildings data visualization project for this GSoC. So basically, my experience with GSoC has been quite fantastic. I worked with Mentor Yash, Mentor Rosemary, and Mentor Siddharth. Mentor Yash was extremely helpful for me. Like he throughout the whole last month of August, he was always there. I also used to connect to him via WhatsApp almost daily, and he used to uh, help me resolve a lot of bugs that were there in my project in the final testing phase. So he also assisted me in various things like using Gemini Cloud Assist in my application to remove all the bugs. And other mentors also provided the valuable inputs, which finally shaped my project in this current form. So I'm really thankful to him. I'm also thankful to Andrew, mentor Andrew, since I was able to get a lot of valuable feedback about my application, which showed me what areas were we falling into. So I'm really thankful to everybody for Liquid Galaxy for providing me this opportunity. Thank you.
Good, but now I need you to take out your hat of serious person. Get out of your hat of serious person and now explain us with a smile what's been your personal experience, not technical. Don't talk about technique. Have you enjoyed? Have you enjoyed the people? Have you suffered? Have you, I don't know, explain something personal.
Yeah, so basically, I think that GSoC experience was nevertheless I never had any kind of experience like this before. Especially because creating an application which is as complete and user centric as this one, like removing all the bugs and like focusing so much on the UI UX part was something which was so much it was such a learning experience to me that I cannot explain it, but like it has motivated me to a very good degree that like I also want to participate in more and more open source competitions from now on. Even like I have researched about quite few of them, and I've even created a list. So yeah, and like even like till this date, I believe that I still could have implemented a few of the features that could have been there in my project. So like if possible or if selected, I want to be like a long-term maintainer of my GSoC repository.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Abraham, for your words. Let's go because we don't have to stay for an hour. Javier, explain us something.
Well, it was such a crazy journey here. We started on March by knowing about GSoC and Liquid Galaxy in my university.
Yes, because explain this. This is something interesting. The managers of the open source program visited your university. Explain this.
Yes, and you were there too with some mentors.
Me? No.
Yes. And we at the same time knew about the GSoC and Liquid Galaxy, and we had a really good experience. We started working on this project, on these ideas, and yeah, we have been so lucky by being selected, and then we started developing this project. It was my first time developing a product for somehow a client, which was Liquid Galaxy here. It was difficult because I was one of those crazy people trying to use Docker and AI.
You are not the only one. Next to Alejandro and Devanjan.
And we were trying to answer a simple question that was, hey, can we control robots using voice commands and also combine it with the power of Liquid Galaxy? And yeah, it was quite difficult. I was really well, I had some personal issues while GSoC, but I was able to deliver, I think, in my opinion and with my criteria, to a high quality product. And I hope for further steps to combine my project with the Devanjan one and also with Alejandro's one to make a really bigger project.
That was the idea for the future.
Yeah.
Start to building some building blocks on the presentation visualization, also in the different techniques behind the curtains like ROS, gazebo, and so on. And for the future, start to build other things.
But yeah, the GSoC experience was, in a simple word, crazy. It was
crazy.
A really fast experience. 3 months delivering something every week. Well, but I was very lucky to be in this journey with my mentor Moises.
Very lucky, believe me.
Yeah, I know. I think or I believe that is one of the most implied people in the world in something. When you need something, he's in whatever hour, he will be there answering. And yeah, and answering the question, my project is about AI. I've been using AI every time for everything. But if we talk about coding, well, I think AI is so powerful when we're talking about debugging, because as Subham say, it's very important to use AI to test those edge cases where maybe the human cannot reach. It is quite faster to reach. Well, the program will fail here, or maybe it's not working as expected. But yeah, I've been using several AIs because, well, I've been using Gemini, also some different open AI models, and that's it.
Good.
Well, I forgot about the Jada experience.
Oh, that's true. But don't talk about this. Let's leave to Alejandro, that is next online. And before saying to you thank you, let me thank you because you remember that you have all the mentors in the Liquid Galaxy community are fantastic. Believe me. But Moises is a truly hard-working guy, 24/7, and a very good Google developer expert in machine learning, artificial intelligence, PhD. Professor at the university this year, but last year was something like 4 different universities doing classes. So he's a really hard-working guy, and this is not his job. He works for a big company. I will not say the name publicly. So good. So let me change for the time to Alejandro. Alejandro Bernaldo, how are you?
Hello. I'm good.
What is this Jada experience Javier was talking about?
Well, Javier was talking about that. Well, first, thank you, Andreu, for inviting us to go to Lleida, because as Javier and me are from Spain, we had the opportunity to visit the laboratories in Lleida, and it was a very rewarding experience because it changes a lot. When you are trying the Liquid Galaxy at home, being simulated, that when you try actually in a real Liquid Galaxy with all the screens, and you have the opportunity to see how your app works in real life, in a real Liquid Galaxy with all the screens in front of you, and it was a very rewarding experience.
That's true. I remember how your application still has some bugs in the beginning before recording the demo live video, but you did it.
Yes, we had some problems with the Docker server and all, but at the end, it went good.
It's complicated because you all have to work with virtual environments and working with a real environment but this is something you're gonna face all day long in your careers. I mean, you never will have the access directly to a powerful computer system, not anymore with AI also, because systems are gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, and no one except the 5 big companies in the world will have those. So Alejandro, what about your experience, general, personal?
As Javier, I also knew about the Liquid Galaxy very late. And first, when you said at the beginning that this goes very fast, I was thinking that you were exaggerating. But now that we are at the end, I've seen that this goes very, very fast. And you don't have actually time to stop because you need to be all the time doing things. My experience, I have enjoyed a lot. And I have also learned a lot because I have learned different languages, programming languages that I didn't know before, and how to use a Docker server that I haven't used it before. So it was a very rewarding experience also.
Very nice. So thank you too for coming to Lleida. I mean, this is something we didn't offer specifically to you. The point is that you are only 500 kilometers away. The guys from India are 10 hours by plane, a little bit more farther in the world. And this year we don't have, for example, people, main contributors that we usually have from America, Canada, or Brazil, or from, we used to have many from Australia. So imagine the other part of the world from Spain. So thank you for coming also, and thank you for, I hope we all have a very nice experience. It was something like a hackathon because we stayed there I don't know how much, 5, 6, 7 persons, all day long coding, trying, solving problems, interacting with the real thing, and this is different, totally different.
Yes, also I wanted to mention that we had the opportunity to see the robot which we are working with, because at home we also had some problems with Gazebo to simulate the robot and use it with ROS, but there we had the actual robot in person, and it was great actually. Also, I wanted to thank Moises, because he's a great mentor and has helped me during the whole journey of the GSoC, and has helped me to get to the end in a good way.
It's good to know, to remember that Moises helped you a lot on your projects. Thank you, Alejandro. And now I think we have to pass the voice to Victor Sanchez. Can you open your camera for a second?
Of course. Can you see me? Can you hear me well?
Sure. Share with
Awesome.
us
How are
your
you?
experience. Not bad. Thank you.
I have to say, this has been a challenging year, and I feel like a contributor this year, in the sense that usually contributors come to us, right? And usually mentors, I'm not gonna lie, we have the answers, because we have done this for several years, because the projects are always kind of the same ideas, right? Or the same technologies, I would say, with new ideas on top. But this year, as Andreu knows well, has been a lot of innovation in many places, at least for my projects, right? Usually on my projects, Andreu, I usually know the answers in advance. I have to say, because obviously I know Flutter, I know the Liquid Galaxy well after so many years, I know Linux, etc. But this year, Devanjan had the challenge in front of him, which was as well related with Gazebo, with Docker, with NVIDIA, and with Linux remote access, which made our projects, I believe, very similar to what happened to Alejandro and to Javier, right? Because of these simulations, honestly, quite exciting even for me. So I have to say, I usually teach a lot in Google Summer of Code, but I rarely learn new things. And that's very sad, because I really like to learn new things. And this year, I was able to learn many new things, thanks to many new problems, but also many new solutions to those problems. And I have to say, it was particularly exciting. I have to say, I work with the Jada team and with Andrea, with the Banjan, of course, but with the mentors over there, and the people working at the lab. And it was interesting, because we found a few things that we have not seen before. And yeah, I like solving problems. So this year was especially fun, even for the mentors, at least for me, on that part. Stressful, right, Andreu? Quite stressful at some point. But
we
also,
achieve it. That's an important point.
A little bit. But and the important thing is that we solve them. That's what makes all of it worth it in the end. The important thing is that we solve them. So
at some point there was something like 5 mentors working with Devanjan on Devanjan's code.
Literally, yeah. I mean, we had 3 people there, 2 people outside, everyone working on that Docker file, because we were trying to do something hard, and yeah, hard problems require smart brains. So no, I was very, very happy this year again, because I like solving problems, and usually I solve problems that I know exist and that I know that the students are gonna have, and I try to mentor on that way. But this year, I had to kind of put my
I have something to say. I have something to say here. You say this year has been special. Of course, I agree. Devanjan's project, and he's smiling. My project has been nice, but
of course,
you did pretty. All the mentors, again, are for me at the same, very good persons. That's the reason, because they're here, persons first, and then technical persons. But you did a project. It was 2 years ago. You did one. It's not easy to say in the world speak. It's not easy to say you have done something, your contributor and you, something that never has been done before. And you did something like this. It was 2 years ago or not? Or I remember explaining 30 seconds what you did with your contributor. Okay, it was your contributor with your guidance.
There's been several things that we have done that were innovative in the Liquid Galaxy, but that I have done in other places, right? And these, obviously, the games and the remote controllers, I don't remember if you remember the Pac-Man, right? Pac-Man was another project that we did that was very interesting on the web interface, the real-time aspects on the web sockets, having an additional WebSocket server running to make those interactions much smoother. Things like that was obviously very, very interesting, and there is a project that we are also proud about. I remember Leo very much so, and if you haven't seen that code, I recommend that you look at that code because it's another really cool project. And as always, I've been really lucky because usually, I have to say we select the students very, very well, because obviously when you are in the Google Summer of Code, you are able to read comments from other communities. So as mentors and as organizers, we can read what happens in other communities and what some students do, or more importantly, what some students do not do on other organizations. And I have to say that 1 year more, and now I'm gonna, glaze the Banjan very meritfully. I had another very hardworking student, and he could have kind of surrendered to the elements and to the difficulties of the project, but he never did. He has been working really hard, and I think he learned a lot. I mean, hopefully now, Devanjan, you can confirm or not, but I have enjoyed working with him. He has needed, honestly, very little of my help which is always a good sign of a proactive student, right? And when the time came, though, where when Docker, NVIDIA, Linux, and Ubuntu all were conspiring against us, he asked for help, which is exactly what a good student needs to do. Recognizing when you need help matters a lot, and it matters a lot whether you are a student, a mentor, or a professional working in the field. Nothing matters more than understanding, when something has overpassed you. And it takes a lot of bravery to say, I need help here, right? And it makes good students and good professionals to say that. But Devanjan, kudos to your work.
I didn't explain me too well before. I was trying to say that you say that this year work in a very nice project. Of course, it's been, but I'm handling a little Mr. Worldwide looking at you. But I think it was 2 years ago, you did with Pablo a project that was to play chess on the Liquid Galaxy. Play chess.
Another chess. Very crazy project.
Chess.
We launched a satellite chess engine.
Is certainly the most older program never implemented on a computer next to
right? It's literally out there. It's literally out there. No, that one was another crazy one. I'm starting to notice that Andreu gives me all the crazy projects for some reason. But yes, we launched a satellite with a chess engine. And it's interesting.
No, you have to repeat it slowly. We launch for real. We launch for real. Victor and his mentee and Victor with mentor guidance did the code, of course. But we as community, with our colleague Eduardo, we launch a satellite in the sky, outside Earth. We launch a satellite that has a piece of code to play chess. And we did an application that the application in the Liquid Galaxy that you have to see the video because it's fantastic. You can send chess orders, move to that piece to that place, and then these instructions went to the satellite 550 kilometers in the sky, and the satellite, when passes over, in that case Madrid, picks the instruction, thinks with the chess code we did inside the computer of the satellite, the computer wants to reply, and send it back to Earth, to the Liquid Galaxy. It was a crazy, that's the perfect definition, a crazy, but we did it. It was something like 1.5 years after we launched the satellite, and we don't have to say us. It was us, but in a 0.1%. It was Eduardo Alonso, one of our colleagues, that launched the satellite. Because, space is a very... Space, I'm talking about space. Not any simple question. Space. It took something like 2 years to launch the satellite. And finally, 1.5 years after we finished the project, we can launch with a SpaceX rocket the satellite that was turning for something like, it only stays a week in the sky, 550 kilometers in the sky, and we share some plays with the satellite. That was crazy. That's a perfect definition.
Very few students and very few professionals can say that they have launched code into space. That's a very unique thing. But yeah, you are absolutely right. We also did that one. And it was another very kind of emotional project, right? I still have my hair got all emotional. I remember it very well. I don't know. I have a lot of fun, having Google Summer of Code, and I miss each one of my mentees. I will miss Devanjan. He has worked very hard, but I am very excited to know, which crazy project comes next year, which students I'm gonna work with. It is a treat. And it keeps me young, I mean, I'm very old. It keeps me young when I work with young people.
Don't say that again, Victor. Don't say that, because I am older than you and I don't want to think about this.
That's true. No, but honestly, I have a lot of fun. I enjoy a lot, and some years, and this was one of those years, I learned a lot as well. So yeah, very happy to have contributed. Congratulations, Devanjan, and thank you, of course, to the JADA team to make this possible. Because yes, it's very hard to connect with the JADA lab sometimes. Not as hard as with the satellite, but it's very hard, and it is possible because there is a lot of people working there. So thank you all. Congratulations to all of the students here that finished projects. We know it's not easy, so you can be, whatever you did this year, you can be proud that we don't give away the pass marks. So if you are here, you pass your project, congratulations. It's not easy, and we know that. So congratulations to everyone, and yeah, thank you, Andrea, for the opportunity one more year. And yeah, Devanjan, man, I'm gonna miss you. Whenever you need a recommendation letter for any job anywhere, let me know. I'm gonna be there rooting for you. Congrats again. Have a good one.
Thank you, Mentor Victor. So for ending, Mentor Vedan, that's you. What can you tell us in your also very special way, like your mentee Vedan, Deb, because you are very expressive, to explain us. This is your third year with us? Third?
Yes, 2023, 2024,
How's been this year experience? Second year mentor? How? Explain us.
Yeah, like always, this year was insane as well. I got to learn a lot of things, and mainly the thing that gives me a lot of joy is that I was able to actually help and provide a lot of value to the projects of these contributors. Now, talking about Dave, I have worked with Dave in the past as well. When he was working on the LG Wiki, he has been a contributor, long-standing contributor.
Very important project for us. Very important project, because we have a very large quantity of references in the wiki. I know you use more AI than our wiki, but believe me, the content we have on the wiki has been the one teaching the AI, because they crawl the web, and our content is in the wiki that Deb, Vedan, and the other colleagues developed for the Liquid Galaxy. So thank you for this. Continue.
Yes, so I've worked with him in the past. I knew his capabilities up to an extent, but when he started when he got into the coding period and he started the work on his project, I was really amazed because he exceeded my expectations. And even Prayag, who was the co-mentor, I would say, secondary mentor, he also, even his expectations were superseded by Dave. So it's like a very good experience, and I was very happy to know that. And the very special thing about him is that, when, of course, it's great if he has an error or something, if he's facing a problem, he comes to me. But the special thing about him is, one day, if he's facing a problem, he'll come to me, he'll message me, hello, Mentor Vedant, I need a meeting or something to get the error solved. And the very next day in the morning, he'll text me, no, the error, I solved it myself. No need for the meeting.
I don't need you.
Yeah. So this was very funny, but this was very inspiring at the same time as well.
I will say also, as I before, Anishka, you were the person that most emails sent to mentors. But I have to say, Deb was the person that more video debugging received from the JADA team, because his application was very nice. I hope you have seen in the demo day videos. And it was, I would not say difficult, but of course, if you don't have a real Liquid Galaxy, it's difficult. So we have to send videos and videos and videos. And I don't know how much, but we recorded lots of videos for him to get the real feedback. Okay, guys, take a look at this. your screen is this, the logo is this. So it was very fun. So Vedan, we are going to end the point. What is your opinion about the use of AI for those contributors?
So I mean,
and a professional, because now you are a professional. When you start, you were a student. Now you are a professional working in a very nice company.
So even while working, even for my job, I use AI. Yeah, in fact, it is encouraged so that it gets the job done faster. But it is also encouraged that if like any piece of code you generate, make sure you go through it first. And a lot of times you need to get AI on track, because sometimes it just generates rubbish code of if your prompt is not right. Otherwise, the code is all right, but you just need to get it on track.
You mean that it's only a matter of the prompting?
Yes, prompting, and also going through the code again, fixing anything which AI cannot understand, and fixing
a bit of luck. Because of course, if you don't prompt well to a machine like this, you don't get results. But it's not everything about the prompt, because you can say, make me a KML representing a 100 square meters of rectangle KML, and maybe it gives you back a circle. And you say specifically, make me a rectangle this size, this color in KML format, and it gives you a circle. And you say, you did it wrong. And I say, okay, excuse me, I'm not do it well now. And the machine repeats the same error or worse. It's not a technology fully.
With KMLs, it's a bit.
Okay, so for ending, explain us, Vedan, comment, what are you going to do, hopefully, in 1 month? You and me.
We're going to attend the summit.
Explain.
So me and mentor Andrew are going to attend the summit in October in Munich.
You say the summit. What summit? Explain a little bit more.
What
Mentor Summit.
Yes. So the Google Summer of Code Mentor Summit, we are going to attend 2025 this year, next month in October in Munich with mentor Andrew.
So for them, as you have to know, because we have many meetings talking about the calendar, and you know, as it was words of Alejandro, it was you about the thing about that I say summer goes fast, and it really was fast. So it's the same thing about the dates. Dates are very important for Google, very important, because we manage I would say a medium-sized team, but imagine Google manage a 100 times bigger team, and not with more persons than us, less persons than us. So it's very difficult. So dates are very, very important. So the last thing is this, hopefully in 1 month, mentor Vedan and me. Last year was mentor Yash. Another year other mentors. We'll go to München, Alemania, Germany. We will have a meet there. We're going to be maybe 200 mentors from different organizations. We will share our experience. I'm 100% sure we are going to talk a lot about AI. And then we will have the starting of brainstorming, mentor Vedan and me. We will share this with the other mentors at the starting of November, and in November we will be back with the community, Liquid Galaxy project community activities, not focused 100% in GSoC. You know, there are plenty of students that come to our laboratories. And also, Vedan, talk about your laboratory. What is the status of your new laboratory in India?
So, I mean, all the material is there. We just have to set it up. There's a lot of new requirements which are coming in, which we are bringing in, and we are slowly setting it up day by day.
Slow but steady. What is the place? Remember to the people, what is the place where it's going to be the new system, the new setup?
It's going to be in a university in Pune, in India.
So we're going to have a new laboratory in Pune, India. That's fantastic. Students from India maybe can go to Pune to try their applications, or students from University Pune can apply to the Summer of Code. This is very nice. So, any of you still pending to talk? I think all the persons on the meet have explained their opinions, experiences. If not, raise your hand. It's the moment because we are going to close in 30 seconds. Any comment? Mark, Deb, Mohit, Devajan, Anishka, Jayvardhan, Vedan, Javier, Shubham, Alejandro, Victor, Lucia. No?
Sir, big thank you to you to make all these things happen because you are the admin of the community.
Well, community is a large thing in me. We are lots of people around the world, and I'm the one that pushes. That's true. That pushes you, contributor. That pushes the mentors. You think you receive a lot of email from me? Mentors receive too a lot of emails from me. I receive a lot of emails from Google. And we are a community. Remember, we always say that we are a community. It's a teamwork. All the persons are very important, and if we are not together, we don't do that. So, thank you for coming today. Thank you for staying. I hope you have enjoyed a lot and learned a lot this GSoC, and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Gather around community in the glow of our screens. Together we explore where the light of knowledge beams. From cities to the fields, our journey knows no bounds. In this liquid galaxy, unity resounds.